Kanji no Benkyou Lesson 1 Kanji Study Lesson 1. Just a reminder, you can find all lesson notes at pocketjapanese.com, my little handmade self-study website. Usually we'll study 3 kanji per lesson. However, as this is our first lesson, I'd like to go over numbers 1 to 10 and 100. If you'd like to check out all the kanji readings, you can find them on my website, pocketjapanese.com. Some quick writing tips. Use square paper and your kanji should be the same size as your hiragana. Normally I'll introduce the kanji meaning and then words that use that kanji. However, this lesson we're just going to introduce kanji 1 to 10. So we're going to introduce the meaning and the word at the same time that you will use to count from 1 to 10. And then up to 100. So firstly we have 1, which is ichi.
Ichi.
We have 2, which is ni. 1 and 2 are really easy. 1 line, 2 lines.
Ni.
We then have 3, which is just 3 straight lines. It's actually 1 and 2 combined together. San.
San.
And now we have 4. I like to think of this one as a box with 4 sides. Yon or shi.
Yon.
Next we have 5, which is go. This one kind of looks like it has a 5 going through it, which is how I used to remember it.
Go.
Now we have 6. I have no fun way to remember this, but it's roku. Next we have 7. Nana or shichi. It kind of looks like an upside down 7.
Nana.
Next we have 8. Hachi. I don't have any fun way to remember this one either.
Hachi.
9 is Q. I guess it kind of looks a bit like an N for 9.
9.
And 10 is Ju.
10.
There's a full lesson on how to count up to 100 on pocketjapanese.com. We'll quickly recap the basics as it's important for the rest of the lesson. For numbers 11 to 19, simply add the digit after the 10.
11.
For 12, you would use 10 and 2, 12. 20 is 2 tens, ni, ju. Follow this pattern for all of the tens.
20.
When counting above 10 with 4 and 7, use nana and yon. So 27 would be ni, ju, nana.
27.
Let's look at another example. 44, yon, ju, yon.
44.
And lastly, 100, hyaku. This one looks a bit more complicated than the others, but it seemed appropriate to include it.
100.
Usually at this point we'll go over some example sentences. However, Pocket Japanese Lesson 1 focuses on learning numbers 1 to 100. So to make learning more interesting than me just saying, here's a number, we will be doing some math. Now let's look at some example sentences to see these kanji in use.
2-1は1。 2-1は1。
2 minus 1 equals 1. For any of you that already know hiragana, it uses the ha hiragana, but it's pronounced wa. The only other time I can think that this happens is the wa particle, which we will study at a later time.
3+4 は7。3+4は7。
3 plus 4 equals 7. 3 plus 4は7.
16+18 は34。16+18は34。
16 plus 18 equals 34. 16 plus 18は34.
59-37は22。59-37は22。
59 minus 37 equals 22. 59-37は22. Okay, let's do some reading practice. You have 10 seconds to read the following sentence before the answer is revealed. If you need more time, please pause the video.
100-95は5。100-95は5。
100 minus 95 equals 5. 100-95は5。
46たす54は100。46たす54は100。
46 plus 54 equals 100. 46たす54は100。
87たす9は96。87たす9は96。
87 plus 9 equals 96. 87たす9は96. Let's test your writing. Ideally, grab a pen and paper and write the following sentences. The answer will be revealed after 10 seconds, and you can pause if you need more time. If you don't have a pen and paper, type in the comments.
12たす8は20。12たす8は20。
12 plus 8 equals 20. 12たす8は2。
16たす32は48。16たす32は48。
16 plus 32 equals 48. 16たす32は48。
55-53は2。55-53は2。
55 minus 53 equals 2. 55-53は2。
100-99は1。100-99は1。
100 minus 99 equals 1. 100-99は1。Lastly, let's test how well you can differentiate similar kanjis. You'll have 5 seconds to read the meaning and pick the correct kanji. If you'd like to support me further, you can like, subscribe, or check out my website pocketjapanese.com for handmade pocket Japanese lessons.